Next up, we have Darlene Tempelton, Cherie Mathews, of the recovery shirts.
They got on mute. Share, there, yeah,
There you go,
muted.
Cherie.
Hey, I think Darlene's just popping back on. She said she lost,
Lost connection,
Is
of
she
course.
here?
We'll wait for a minute. We
Okay.
welcome you. Where are you from, Cherie? Tell us.
Oh, right. Well, from Georgetown, Texas, which is close enough to Austin, Texas, so people can actually recognize where I'm from. So definitely Texas. And thank you for the great honor. Thank you for allowing me to have a moment with our people. I'm a survivor, 24-year survivor. And if Darlene's not on, I'll continue to save some time if that's okay.
Yeah, that'd be great, because you're our angel girlfriend.
Thank you. Well, I guess good afternoon. Oh, she's coming in now. Okay, so basically what happened to me was I was a very super healthy, organic, long distance runner, organic eater, and I got the diagnosis out of the blues. Of course, it's a shock. And through the process of my own asking questions and 48 pages of research, because I really believe you need to be your own advocate, I discovered what was best for my particular situation. That was a double mastectomy. Waking up from a double mastectomy hurts, and I had drain tubes. And when they tried to put me in my husband's dress shirt, I'm like, why don't you have proper equipment here? Because she was kind of mad at me for bringing what I brought, and I had to guess. I didn't know. First time, first rodeo, right? And then she put the drain tubes in my hands, and then I decided, you know what, this is not just happening to me, it's happening to other people. So what can I do? What can I solve? How can I fix? Because really, breast cancer is a journey, but we're not alone. Cancer is attacking so many. So my perspective was, it's not just me and my journey, it's our fellow people going through this, women and men. But what can you do about it? How do I take some of that energy that tries to steal all your joy and happiness and pour back into community and maybe do something really helpful for others? So I created and invented the Heal and Comfort shirt, which actually created a bunch of patents. And I started with $1,000, guys, just to say, you know, I'll just help a couple of patients and then I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. God had different plans, because now I've been able to help 150,000 souls. So male breast cancer happens is one of our outreaches, which Darlene will be able to speak to be able to give freely as a gift to your gentlemen, because I heard that men were going into their garages and grabbing bungee cords and holding their medical drains, trying to solve their adaptive equipment that is not provided for them. So the journey's turned into like 150,000 souls, and we've been able to give to some specific nonprofits that we have vetted their work, and obviously I'm here and very, very proud of what Peggy, Bob, and Brett are doing for the community. So that's a great honor. So I'm gonna switch gears real quick, because I wanted to tell you about what else I'm doing, if I may. We're creating in technology, after understanding that it's an avalanche out there, and not everybody is as beautiful soul as Nurse Renee, who we were just speaking to, listening to. So we were doing like a digital twin, if you will. So the digital twin would actually go to the doctor meetings with you and be able to record the conversations that are way over our heads, difficult to understand. For me, I fell down a big black hole where I couldn't hear anything, literally like in shock, like ringing in the ears. There's no way I'm grasping what they're saying. So what our solution, our AI solution was, it would do some of the work for us, in the sense of, this is what the doctor actually said, And then the AI digital twin would actually break it down into chunks for the patient and then encourage them on the way. Well, that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to figure out what can live in your pocket, on your phone, that can help you through the journey. Next steps, what did they say, what does that actually mean, and be in the system like that. So that's that. So can I encourage everybody, if you're not on ChatGPT, to actually consider putting it on your phone, not for diagnosis, but actually for AI help, to actually understand terminology and some of the fearful thoughts that you have. You can actually put it in there and they'll say 99% of the people actually feel this way. Some of the way to crawl out of that fearful spot is this. It gives you guidelines. It actually can really be helpful right now. I wanted to close in saying with the immune system is so incredibly vital for not only when you're diagnosed, before you're diagnosed, and post-diagnosis, and in the recovery mode, and then even after. The immune system is really what goes after the bad guys for any stray cells or pre-cancer setups and things like that. NASA's done a fabulous study on trampoline. So the trampoline creates the up and down motion. You don't have to be super athletic to do it, to get the benefit. But one of those small little trampolines, like from the academy, is even helpful enough to exercise the immune system. So when you go up and down and up and down, your lymphocytes actually are exercised. And NASA did this to keep the the astronauts healthy. And I found it very fascinating. So I actually do like 100 jumping jacks every day to create a pump motion for the immune system on a trampoline. Next thing real quick is the grounding. I know this is not woo-woo stuff. This is actually real. Bare feet and get in your grass. Have your cup of coffee or your tea. Get early morning sun on your body. Converts to vitamin D. And ground. It's not hard. It doesn't take up too much time. And it absolutely is proven science on what it can do for blood flow and antioxidants and things like this, because the earth is one big electromagnetic ball, and we're electrical too, so when we plant in there, we're getting the benefits from it. Okay, and then the last thing is sleep. Sleep is the only time you actually restore and heal your body. The only time. It is not a thing that you can do in the middle of the day or at a red light. You are not healing. You are wearing your body battery out. So deep, deep, restful sleep, no blue lights, no nothing, no phones attached to close to your head. Get all that out of your room and go for the therapy of deep sleep. So with that, and I thank you for this opportunity to share some of my hacks and where I'm going to keep on helping cancer patients. I'm going to send it to my dear friend, Executive Director of Gifting Care, Darlene Tempelton. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Wait, you're muted, Darlene. You're muted.
Still muted. There you go.
There we go. Now we got
Now you
you.
can hear it.
Good morning. I am so sorry. I'm sitting here and it clicks off. And you know, technology, Cherie knows it better than anybody. And I'm racing to try to get on, so my apologies for that. Good morning, and Cherie, I know that she didn't tell you that, she didn't tell her story, so I'm gonna tell her story in just a second. But I do want to thank Peggy and Brett and everybody that's at this conference. Breast cancer is near and dear to my heart. I'm Darlene Tempelton, as Cherie said, and I am the Executive Director of Gifting Care, which is an organization, a charitable organization, which provides, and by the way, I have my pink shirt on, which provides the amazing recovery shirt. We provide shower patches, we provide hand patches, we provide lanyards. I know, Peggy, I hope you got your lanyards. That's all the blue ones that I have.
We do. Everybody's got them on.
Oh, good, good, good. Yay, woohoo! But she provided us with this shirt. I have to tell you the story about the shirt, but that's what we call our recovery kit. It has a shirt, sometimes two shirts. It has the lanyard, it has the shower pouch, the four hands, and then we also have some scar cream. And our whole journey is to help men and women, you brave warriors that are fighting this, heal and comfort. So Cherie's story, and then I'll tell you my why. Cherie's story, and I don't know if it's 24 or 25 years, Cherie, Survivor 24?
25.
25.
I did give them a little touch on my
Oh, you
story.
did? Did
Yeah.
you tell them about the shirt and the safety pins?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So she made this amazing shirt. And I have worked with Cherie, my dear, dear friend forever. I actually call her an angel in a rock star body, okay? Because she has helped over 150,000 people with this disease we all call breast cancer. And I had always been a big supporter. I had a women's group, and Cherie would always say, 1 in 8, 1 in 8. Well, I knew people, but it hadn't hit my family. Other kinds of cancer did. 11 years ago, my niece, my baby girl, was diagnosed at 49 with breast cancer, 3.5 metastatic. Okay, we went from oh my gosh, she was at my house and she said, does this breast look larger? And I said, get your mammogram. She got it the next week. They scheduled her a sonogram and a trip to the breast surgeon. She lived in a town about 45 minutes out of Fort Worth. I drove her to the breast surgeon, very nervous because the sonogram came back. We were sitting there, and I'd never done this, and Renee, you talked about the diagnosis. I'm sitting there with my baby girl, and her mother already had cancer, lung cancer, and colon cancer. Anyway, he says, you have metastatic breast cancer, 3.5, we think, okay? This was on a Friday. He said on Monday you go to the oncologist, on Tuesday you get a port in, and you start chemo on Wednesday. That's how fast it was. So we had to figure all that out. And I promise you, I couldn't have made it without Cherie and all her knowledge and the shirt. The first thing we did was get a shirt to my niece. She said, send me 2. I need more than 1 because I have to wash it. So that might be a thing, to send 2. But Cherie helped me so much understand. I'm a fixer, and I wanted to fix my niece. I've been helping other people, but it's different when it becomes your family and your close friends. Cherie guided me through the process and how to help Kathy and what to do. And Kathy had always helped us with gifting care and breast and heal and comfort. So that's my why. It became so personal to me. And Cherie was right there with us. And Renee, you said it. Somebody needs to be on your path with you. And again, I just want to say, this angel in the rock star's body, my dear, dear friend, saved me through that. And I spoke about it at one of her big events, just like I am now. That's my why. And every time I'm in a room, and I would have a room full of several hundred women, and you would ask, does anybody have breast cancer? Does anybody know someone that's with breast cancer? Does anybody have their family? Every hand was raised in that room. And the last time Kathy and Cherie and another dear friend of mine spoke at my women's group before COVID, it was our big birthday bash. Cherie and Beth and Kathy were on the stage, and they just commanded the audience because everybody knew it. But we talked about taking care of yourself, getting support, and for the caregivers on how to do that. So Cherie, I thank you. I don't even know how to say thank you, but I thank you for the 150,000 people you've helped. So these shirts, and I think, Peggy, you've got the kit to show everybody.
We do. We have it all right here for them to look at, and the ones that haven't used it before, they now have it, because the shirt's not only good for breast cancer, it's for any surgery.
Any surgery.
Demoing it right now.
Right. Well, I've got mine on too, Brad.
Absolutely.
So you're a better model than I am, but we have our shirts on as well. Right.
Breathable.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
This is supermodel.
And show them the shower pouch and all that that's
Yes.
standing there.
Fred's a pro, man.
I love
There we
this.
go, yeah.
This is awesome.
What they made, I'll tell you, the material is so breathable. Wow, it allows things to heal so much faster.
I love this.
Is it a
And
shower
Bob
patch or
Brett's
is it a
showing
waitress
us,
apron?
demonstrating. I love it, Brett.
My name's Brett Miller. I'm here to take your order.
He does on our website. Get some
Tool belt.
pictures.
Tool belt.
Tool belt, tool belt.
So Brett,
Awesome.
Brett did a video for me on my website, because I used to have only a pinky website
Yes.
for breast cancer. And then I met, these guys, and it's like, oh my gosh, the men have to stop going to pink stuff. And so I created the recovery shirt. And Brett's my
Absolutely.
model on there.
Yes.
And he's like, no more flower, pinky, doily.
I mean, I look good in pink, but,
I
you
don't
know.
know, but he looks good in pink, I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. So he created
Great job, Brett, and Cherie created, there's also a black one as well.
Yes, it is. We
My
got one of
husband
those here, so. That's awesome.
The men that are battling, that Peggy's been so kind to share with me, they are literally our leaders.
Yes.
And they are our role models, because, I think the world just needs to hear more of these stories about how brave these men are and what they have to go through. And they also have, the whole reason for Heal and Comfort was that they actually have adaptive clothing to hide those drains, because we're all still people. And we all probably looked in the mirror today to get ready for the day. And do you look okay? Do you feel okay? Well, you can't with dirty bungee cords holding up drains and trying to
Safety
still be
pins.
the man of the household, right? Like, so this is the whole premise, guys. I just wanted you to hear our hearts, Darlene and I, that it's about not only comfort and dignity, but it's also getting the message out there that cancer is hitting everybody. And so we are with you, we honor you, and we look at you as our role models and heroes. So thank you for taking up the sword, and thank you for being here, and let's just keep getting that message out. I'm done. Thank you.
Absolutely. Any questions?
Well, I'll just share one, your shirt, after Andy was done using it for his surgery, I gave it to my sister-in-law for her gallbladder surgery, and it worked for her too. It got reused.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, use it and use it and reuse it and reuse it and use it.
Regift it and give it to others.
None of my
My
business.
husband had broke his shoulder, and he wore the pink one at all the time and loved it. I'm not kidding. And we've regifted, so we give, and let me know and Cherie know, our goal, we all work very close together with Peggy as well, and we're so proud. Brett, so proud of you, and he was in the model, he was a model, woo, in the fashion show, and it was awesome. But because y'all are taking the lead, and each and every one of you that are there today, Peggy has our contact information. Go to our website. Cherie has the side where you can buy them and send them, and we send them all the time. They're a lot cheaper than flowers, and people love them.
Yeah,
okay?
and you're right there on our website to click on, go straight to you, so it's there.
Yeah, all I added was that I was able to reuse, Andy used it after his mastectomy, but then afterwards I was able to repurpose it for my sister-in-law's after she had a gallbladder surgery, and it worked for her too, so it got reused.
Lots of blessing, and that's music to
Yes.
our ears. And you know what? As long as it's holding it up, pass it on. So keep it going. And this is a beautiful channel through Peggy and Brett. Just let's keep on helping people. Let's keep innovating. Let's keep solving problems. Let's take this bad, crappy, beep journey and turn it into something good for others. That's what I say.
I agree, and let's help everybody, because you never know how it's gonna hit and what it's gonna do. We work a lot with hardship cases. We work a lot, Cherie and I work a lot together, but we are here for you. And I know I haven't been there as a cancer survivor, but I would call it a caregiver survivor.
That's right.
Okay? I survived. We lost Kathy 2 years ago. She fought it as hard as she could fight it, but she fought it and was helping people to the end. And her legacy, just like y'all's legacy today and what you're doing, impacted so many people as with Cherie, and let's keep doing that. That's what it's all about, helping those that need our help and being there on their journey no matter what. Not so much, as Cherie said, even about healing and comfort, just to know that we're at the other end of a phone if you need us, and let us help you with that. So I don't have anything else. We could talk all day about our shirts, but Cherie is my dear, dear friend and the inventor of this amazing shirt that's so helpful to everybody. And we just appreciate each and every one of you. Peggy and Brett, you guys are the best. And we
So are
appreciate
you. We can't do it without our angels. They're
Well,
everywhere.
I wish we were both there to see and meet
I
everybody
know.
else. We'll
I've
try,
been
maybe
in
next year,
person. Yeah.
maybe next year.
Yeah, because Cherie just had her birthday, and we always do it around your birthday,
Yes, we
Cherie.
do, that's right. Cherie had
So-
a great birthday. Does
Yeah.
anybody have any questions? We both kind of took you through a lot. Does anybody have any questions or anything we can help you with today? Please let us know. That's what, not here to talk about it, we're here to help you in any way we can.
And I'd like to interject that your journey, what you're going through right now, is somebody else's roadmap. So it's perfectly a beautiful thing to do is share, because your journey is someone else's roadmap. So it's powerful to share.
And it was interesting that Renee said, write your story down. That is so true. That's a great way to share. And Renee, to let people let you share those stories, maybe anonymously or whatever. I've shared and talked to so many caregivers because most of them are like me. And Peggy, I know, you just kind of go, my God, what can I do? I can't make it go away. How can I help? Because I'm a fixer. And that's what Cherie walked me through to how to do that. So any more questions or anything we can help you with?
You guys
Go ahead and
were
ask.
great.
Yep.
I think nobody has any questions at the moment, but we thank you guys for joining us.
Everything,
And
for
feel free
always
to stay
being part
here
of our family.
and hang out and watch some more if you can. If you got a busy day, we totally understand, but thank you, Cherie and Darlene.
Okay, great.
Appreciate
And
it.
Go ahead, Cherie.
No, I just said thank you very much.
I need pictures, Brett, of you in that shirt and with the pouch on. I need that. Cherie and I need some more great stuff to put on our website.
We'll
so-
do anything you need.
We'll get it
So-
done. You
All
tell
right,
me what
we
you
love
want,
it.
I'll get it
Okay.
done.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Brett, y'all are the very best. Thanks for having us. And thanks for all you do to help this crazy disease for everybody. So it's awesome. And to the angel in a rock star body, Cherie, I couldn't do this without you.
And I couldn't do it without you. All right,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Thank
you.
Love
Thank
you.
Okay, have an awesome day and
We
an awesome
will.
conference. Okay,